FedEx space, we believe in evaluating businesses on the most recent data available. However, historical financials such as tax returns and P&Ls can be important in some situations. Since FedEx operations can grow and change so quickly, at Route Consultant, we use the last 6 to 8 weeks of available data to analyze any business. How the business operated a year ago is likely not how it operates today. Shopping centers or apartments may have been built that brought hundreds of new stops to the territory, or perhaps the new owner is running 2 fewer routes because he realized he could run the business more efficiently, or maybe FedEx implemented new policies that changed the structure of the routes. Overall, the business could have changed in a number of ways from 12 months ago to now. So that's why we use settlement statements and payroll records and other data from the last several weeks to assess the financial and operational health of a FedEx business. For these reasons, historical financials aren't always a proper reflection of the business as it runs currently. The tax returns from 2 or 3 years ago certainly won't tell you the story of what the business looks like now, so don't place too much emphasis on those. More recent financials, such as the most recent tax return and the most recent P&L, could be beneficial to analyze, but we recommend having a thorough conversation with the current owner to make sure no significant changes occurred during that time frame. All of this being said, there are times when historical financials do become really important, and that's with financing. As a buyer, if you choose to go down any financing path, the bank will require 3 years of tax returns and up-to-date P&Ls and balance sheets for a business. As a seller or a potential seller, this is why it's important to keep clean financial records. When it comes time to sell, having clean and available tax returns and P&Ls can open up your buyer pool since you won't be limited to just cash buyers. Also, while we do believe in analyzing businesses on the last several weeks of performance, having historical financials that are easy to understand and show strong performance can make your business more attractive to a buyer. When looking at historical financials, remember that we do analyze them based on the EBITDA, or earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. We also add back any owner's compensation or one-time expenses that will not be transferring to a new owner. This can include things like consulting or professional fees if the owner needed a new contract or agreements created that a new owner wouldn't need. Some owners run personal expenses through their P&Ls, such as rent for an apartment near the terminal, or they might have family members on payroll that don't necessarily work for the business. As a seller, make sure that you're able to identify any of the irrelevant expenses, and as a buyer, make sure that you're asking for a list of add-backs. At Route Consultant, we're here to make sure you understand all aspects of the business, whether it's the last 6 weeks of data or last year's tax return, and guide you through the importance and interpretation of each document. If you have financial questions about a specific business or more general questions, please reach out to the team and we'll ensure that your questions are answered.